at DCMikeTV.com, right here with super middleweight / middleweight Franchon Cruz. Franchon, how you doing?
I'm doing good.
Now we hit Headbangers Boxing Gym. Your record, Nat, you had your pro debut against your girl Clarissa Shields, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, I don't know if a lot of people knew that. So I mean, talking about that fight with Clarissa Shields.
Yeah, well, it was a great fight. I actually did it as a favor, like, because it's very hard for her being like the top fighter in the world, for her to actually get somebody who's going to fight her and actually give a good fight. And they called me kind of last notice, so I said, what the hell, I'll take it. And honestly, the way it worked out, because my mother passed away like 2 weeks after the fight, and around the time Nationals would have been. So if I would have went to the Nationals, I wouldn't have been there for my mom. So I mean, it was a great experience, and just to have women's boxing on such a big stage and actually perform, like, the feedback was amazing. So many people said like our fight was better than some of the guys. So I mean, that was a great start. You know, I'm 0-1, but when you check me out, check my name, you know that stands for nothing. And if you look at Lomachenko, one of the best fighters, probably the best amateur, he has a loss on his record. So I mean, I took a step up my first fight, and it was amazing. Right.
Now, you known Clarissa since the amateurs, correct?
Yeah.
Now, when I saw you guys last year at that boxing card at the Sphinx Club, was the contract signed by then?
No, that was crazy. Like, we were actually promoting it, didn't know we were promoting it. No, we just, she came in town. She came in town. We both went to support Tierra Brown in her pro debut. And, you know, we were just kicking it. And next thing you know, I never had any plans to go pro. I was actually, like I said, preparing for the U.S. Opens in December. And it just happened, and I just went with it, you know?
Right. Yeah, it was a very entertaining fight. You guys threw bombs since the first round.
Yeah.
I mean, did you plan it out that way? Or was you...
Nah, she set the tone. Like, I mean, we always have great fights. Like, we fought a couple times.
In the amateurs, correct?
Yeah, and it's bad blood in the ring. I try not to carry bad blood outside the ring, but when we step up, I think we bring the best out of each other. And like before it was Clarissa, it was always Franchon Cruz. So you know, it's always going to be like that. We're both two great elite fighters, and that's what you should see. That's the difference between a lot of paper champs and when you have two elite boxers in the ring.
Did you guys have a chance to embrace after the fight?
Oh yeah, immediately. Once we were in the dressing room, I mean, it was an experience. We actually even exchanged messages like, yo, like, what did we just do? You know, so I'm cool with it.
Right. So I mean, anything particular you said to her or she said to you?
You know what? We both came to fight, and I said we'll do it again. That's what we said, we're gonna do it again. Down the line, once we, you know, continue building our sport. Like, you have a couple middleweight, super middleweights out there. You have Raquel Miller. You got Mary from Florida. I guess Latasha Jones. What's her name? That Mayweather girl.
Latondria Jones.
Yeah, I don't know.
She's from DC.
Okay.
Yeah. She's like.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I never heard of her. Like, I never seen her in DC. Like, I've been DMV fighter all my career, and I've never.
I think she was born here. I think she moved to like South Carolina when she was like 10 or something like that. But
this my city. This my area.
Right. So the girl that was in the ring with you guys last year, what was her name? Was that Raquel?
That was Raquel Miller. Yeah, she's doing good. Like, she's on the West Coast setting it off. She's 3-0 right now. So I mean, it's all a movement. We all came out of the same class. So we're just trying to help usher in a new era of women's boxing, along with a lot of other talented fighters.